Good morning, guys. Welcome to MLB Daily Picks with Tanner Kern. We are rolling 414 and 332 on the season, 10-6 yesterday. For all the haters out there telling me I can't make picks, just look at my standings. Look at the standings, 10-6 every day. If we do that, we are going to be a 550, 560, maybe 570 winning percentage by the end of the season. You're going to have your bad days. You're going to have your really good days, but we define consistency here at Baseball Spotlight. Before we get into today's video, make sure you subscribe to the Sports 2.0 network on YouTube. We got a lot of great videos on there. So much baseball content. I'm doing that. IndyCar as well. Where are you going to find IndyCar, baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer? You're not. Sports 2.0 network. Go subscribe. So let's get into today's picks, guys. I'm thinking another 10-6 day at least today. Who knows? We'll probably be 15-0. It's Friday. Why not? Reds versus the Cubs. You got Gutierrez versus Alzolay on the mound. I love the Cubs in this game today because of what Javi Baez did yesterday. If you didn't see it, go to Twitter. Javi Baez tricked the Pittsburgh Pirates into thinking there weren't two outs in an inning. All the Pirates should be sent down to AAA. It was embarrassing yesterday. I'm not going to pick against the Cubs after that. Go with the Cubs today. Then you got the Rockies and the Pirates. Again, talking about the Pirates. They were idiots yesterday. Thought there was one out in the inning. They don't try to tag first base. They try to go after Javi Baez, ends up ruining their chance of winning the game yesterday. Rockies are coming to town in Pittsburgh. They got John Gray on the mound, 4-4 on the season. I love John Gray, low 3 ERA guy. The Rockies have wavered this season, but one thing that has been consistent is John Gray on the bump. Go with the Rockies, and the Pirates are one of the worst teams in baseball, so you got to factor that into the equation as well. Got the Brewers and the Nationals going in the third game of the day. Brett Anderson going against John Lester. I love John Lester. Has not shown much since he returned from the injury, though. Unfortunately, the Brewers are starting to hit the ball. Jackie Bradley with a huge home run last night to give the Brew Crew the win. If Bradley starts hitting the ball, they're going to be special. I mean, he's a great glove in the outfield. They don't pay him just to play the outfield, though. They're paying him to hit the baseball. Last night, he did it. If he can do that along with Yelich returning, I think they're going to be pretty special and probably make a push at the National League Central, the worst division in baseball this year. So I guess that's not too big of a deal. But Brewers with the win in that game. Then you got the Blue Jays and the Indians. Hyun-Jin Ryu going against Morgan for the Indians. Hyun-Jin Ryu, the ace of Toronto, only throws about 91, 92 miles an hour, but he can locate his pitches. The thing about the Toronto that you got to know right now is Vladdy Guerrero Jr. He's mashing the ball. His launch angle is improved this year. I mean, he's getting lift on the baseball, and that's why everything is leaving the park. You know, we'll see how he does when they transition to Buffalo in a week. They've been playing down in Dunedin, Florida at a single-A, double-A complex. It's their spring training home. The ball flies out of that park if you look at the StatCast numbers. But Vladdy should be pretty special going forward with his revamped swing. Going against the struggling Indians, they got the win yesterday with Shane Bieber, but I'm going to go with the Blue Jays in this weekend series. Then you got the Braves and the Mets. I told you guys yesterday I was done picking the Mets. I'm just picking the Mets pitchers. I picked Jacob deGrom 2 days ago. I picked Marcus Stroman yesterday. Fortunately, both those paid off. I did pick against the Mets in Game 2 yesterday. They were able to get a sweep in their doubleheader, 7-inning doubleheader, stupidest rule in baseball. What are you going to do about that? But we got the Braves coming to town today, coming to New York. Ian Anderson is on the mound. Again, the Braves have not been that good this year. They just haven't performed that well. Max Fried has not been good as a starting pitcher, but Ian Anderson has been. He's going to shut down the Mets today, the AAA Mets, because they have nobody healthy. Going with the Braves in that game. Then you got the Marlins and the Red Sox. Potent going against Martin Perez. The Marlins should not be able to compete with the Red Sox. They're a pesky team. They've given a lot of teams trouble in the National League East. The Red Sox are good. We need to calm down about the Red Sox, though. I say it every day. This is going to be a third or fourth place team in the American League East by the end of the season. You got the Yankees, who are surging. You got the Toronto Blue Jays. You got the Rays, who have won 12 of their past 13 games. The Red Sox are not going to be in the picture at the end of the season, but I'm going to pick them today. Then you got the Yankees and the Tigers. Is this even a question? Casey Mize. We got to calm down about Casey Mize. 3.1 ERA. Guy's a young pitcher. Detroit can build around him in the future, but he's not there yet by any means. I haven't seen enough consistency out of Mize this year. I'm going with Garrett Cole and the Yankees. It's Garrett Cole day. You don't bet against the Yankees when Garrett Cole's on the mound. Then you got the Padres and the Astros. Danielson Lamet versus Frankie Valdez. I like the Padres in this game. One thing to note about the Padres right now, Fernando Tatis Jr. cannot play the infield. He's leading the league in errors. That's not good out of a guy that you're paying $340 million to to anchor your shortstop position. With Fernando Tatis, he blew the game yesterday with an error in the 6th inning. What are you going to do? He's going to be a universal DH when they implement that rule next season. I don't believe he'll play shortstop for the next 13 years in San Diego, but I think the Padres get the win today. Then you got Royals, Twins. Nobody cares about this game. Both these teams suck. Twins are getting a little better. Chris Bubbick is on the mound. Again, Royals not very good, but Bubbick has been sensational this season. Go with Bubbick and the Royals. Then you got the Orioles and the White Sox. Matt Harvey is on the bump. Matt Harvey, the return of Matt Harvey, the Dark Knight. He's no longer the Dark Knight. He is not good at baseball anymore. He had a few good starts to open the season. He shut down the Red Sox, who were terrible at the beginning of the season. Now he's up to a 5.5 ERA. Go with the White Sox, one of the best teams in baseball, hitting .250 as a team and having an on-base percentage of 360, 350 in that range as a team. That's insane. Those numbers are insane. Go with the White Sox. I know they got swept by the Yankees last weekend, but they're still one of the best teams in the game. Then you got the Angels and the Athletics. Shohei Ohtani is on the mound. We haven't seen a guy like this since Babe Ruth. Obviously, everyone's making a big deal out of Shohei Ohtani. I don't care. The Athletics get the win today. Chris Bassett shut down the Angels last night. Like I said, the Angels weren't good with Mike Trout. They're not good without Mike Trout. With Shohei Ohtani on the mound, it just takes his focus away from the plate. I know he's going to perform, but if he gets shelled, he leaves the game. They're going to have to send him to the outfield to keep his bat in the lineup. If they don't do that, his bat disappears. Angels have nothing offensively. Go with the Athletics. Then you got the Cardinals and the D-backs. Marcus Oviedo going against Madison Bumgarner. Bumgarner, so this year. He threw the 7-inning no-hitter, which isn't really a no-hitter, I guess, in MLB rulebook terms. But I like the Cardinals in this game. Nolan Arenado's got to step up his defense in the infield, but he is absolutely raking at the plate right now. Go with the Cardinals. Then in the Giants-Dodgers game, we're getting down to the finish line here. Anthony DeScalfani going against Walker Buehler. Walker Buehler's been very good this year. Wasn't good in spring training, has gotten better each week of the season, every start he has made. The Giants, Anthony DeScalfani, that's their best pitcher. If the Giants can't win today, they're not going to be able to beat the Dodgers all year. Dodgers are 4-0. They swept them last weekend. 4 games against them this weekend. Big home run from Max Muncy in the 6th inning last night to catapult the Dodgers to another win over the Giants. The Giants aren't good. They're a third-place team in the National League West. The Dodgers are the best team in baseball. You don't bet against the best team in baseball. Go with the Dodgers. And then the Rangers and the Mariners in the nightcap. Nobody cares about this game. I wrote an article out in Baseball Spotlight yesterday. Go check it out. Worst teams in baseball this season. The Rangers and the Mariners were both on that list, so we shouldn't even care about this game. But I'm going to pick the Rangers because why not? Lance Lyles is on the mound against Jordan Sheffield. Both guys haven't done much this year, but hey, Mariners won yesterday. Let's go with the Rangers today. So that does it for today's episode of MLB Daily Picks, guys. Hope you enjoyed. 414 and 332 on the season. Tweet at me at Tanner Kern _ at Sports 2.0 Network and Twitter and on Instagram if you disagree. I love the hate, guys, because I just keep blocking it out every day and winning. So make sure you tweet at me and subscribe to the Sports 2.0 Network on YouTube. Have a great day, guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow for another episode of MLB Daily Picks.